So you've got a golden joystick. Who are you and what have you just won?
So, I guess putting it into context, I'm Luke Peters, the editor of T3 magazine, picking up on behalf of Angry Birds. But to be fair, I don't think it could have gone to if there's another game we're talking about in apps or mobiles, it's a huge award for them. Huge year. I think the fact that more people are gaming on smartphones and tablets and mobile devices, and that's the one for us that's really stood out.
It's quite honourable that you're picking it up. Like Angry Birds, if you go on the tube on the way home, everyone is playing it. So it is a big hit, isn't it?
It's a huge hit, and I think it really kind of like goes to show what's going on in the gaming industry. I think a lot of the bigger, the PlayStations, the Nintendos, and the Microsofts of this world have really got to adhere to what's going on sort of like the iOS platform, or just with apps in general. It's the biggest thing to happen in technology in the last few years. I think what you're talking about is a generation of gamers that grew up being able to game after work, whenever they wanted, but now they've only got 10, 15 minutes in the morning, in an evening. All they want to do is play something on their phone on the way to work. And Angry Birds, it's that great mix of just pure enjoyment and a bit of addiction to get them through that commute.
Excellent. Well, final question. You mentioned addiction. You mentioned how much there is to Angry Birds. As you as a player, are you any good at it?
I'm not too bad. I've got to about level 7 or 8 at the moment. I guess if I'm speaking on behalf of Angry Birds, I should probably be a little bit better than that. But I think just as a concept of apps and gaming and apps as a whole, it's really going to be a really interesting couple of years. It's the biggest growth sector in technology. Hugely, we've seen it within T3 as a massive growth sector and something that our readers are really into. And as the power of smartphones, the power of tablets gets more and more, we're just going to see even better games. And you've got things like Infinity Blade 2 coming out on the iPhone 4S at the end of the year. It's going to just change the face of what gaming is about on a mobile platform.
Well, we're looking forward to it, and on behalf of Angry Birds, I think you should go get yourself a glass of champagne.
I should. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.